Very good morning to everybody. Both myself and Neil are out this morning. It's nice and chilly. Neil's heading south. He's going to go down to the wild dog den, see what he can pick up, see what else is around the south. I've stayed in the north. I've come back to the area where we had the Korpies females and cubs yesterday. I'm going to see what I can pick up in this area. But yeah, it's a lot colder than it was yesterday. As you can see, our beanies are out, but we're ready for game drive. So we'll see you guys out there. I've headed back to the carcass where the Korpies had the cubs, and that large Orpen male was here yesterday. What I found this morning is the other Orpen male with the injured leg. He's on the carcass. Everybody else has seemed to have left. There's a couple of hyenas around him, maybe about 9 or 10 hyenas around. He's just chewing on the last little bits of this wildebeest. Females just started to give us some audio. That Korpies female gave some great audio there. Earlier this morning we did hear them berries roaring around the lodge, so that could be her just sort of letting them know that they're here. Male hasn't roared yet. He's still focused on his meat. Maybe she's just letting them berries know that she's around here. It also could be for the hyenas, keep the hyenas away, but I'm pretty sure it's probably because them berries were calling early this morning. Heard the hyenas getting a little bit agitated in the background there. They're definitely waiting their turn, but they've got no chance at the moment. With this large male and female here, they've got absolutely no chance. I'm just hanging around here because I'm sure as soon as he leaves, the hyenas are going to run in and try and grab this carcass. So we're just going to hang around here, see what happens. It's quite interesting to see with this Orpen male. He seems to be sort of getting left behind quite a lot by the pride and the other Orpen male. I mean, they killed this carcass yesterday, probably early morning. And he wasn't anywhere to be seen, and he wasn't far. Obviously during the night he came through, maybe to the noises of hyenas, or maybe they were roaring, but he seems to be picking up on the scraps left over by the pride. But still, as long as he's around, he's roaring, he's keeping away any other competition or other males. As soon as he goes, other males will only hear one roar from from his other Orpen partner, and could spell trouble for the Orpen males.
morning from our side, everyone. Just got to the wild dog den and all the adults are back. They've already been out hunting and been back to regurgitate for the youngsters. A lot of the adults have blood around their necks, around their faces. Just shows you how early they're up and out to hunt. It's only 7 a.m. and they're already back. Pups are fed. You can see one of the males disciplining one of these pups. The pup's not really liking this too much. Just shows you how successful these dogs are when it comes to hunting. They're known to have a success rate of about 80 to 90%. One of the most successful hunters that you can get out in the African bush, and they've only been out for probably about an hour since there was a bit of light, and look, they're already back and they've already been successful. Got a small group of crested francolins walking around the den here. It's quite a common sight when you find denning animals, especially these dogs, that the francolins will move around the den. They're actually known to feed on any scraps of meat that the dogs might have left behind, or any parasites that might be crawling around from the dogs. They're actually even moving into the burrow. You might see them come running out if a dog sees them. See all the pups suckling here from mom on the other side of the den. They usually wean sort of around the 5-week mark, maybe 6-week mark. So they'll still be drinking milk for probably another week or two, and then they'll be completely onto meat.
Males now are working pretty hard on the ribs, trying to get every possible little piece of meat he can get. You can see the hyenas moving in a little bit closer. I've been waiting patiently the whole morning. There's quite a few moving in now. I think they're starting to sense that this male might move off. Vultures are on the carcass. You'll see the hyenas coming into picture now. It's one hyena. Still very nervous. I can still smell all the lion scent. Just making sure that that male is gone. I've got to make sure that there's no other lions around. Otherwise, they could get caught. Just listen to how they break those bones. That male lion was battling to get through the bones, and you just see how these hyenas have just smashed through the bones.
Once again, we've got a group of zebra and group of giraffe, very closely associating with each other. Beautiful big male who's roaming here with a group of females. Just got to main dam. I'm on the other side of the dam that we usually view from, which is a pity because we've got a nice big herd of buffalo on that side, and the sun's terrible from the side. But still nice to see another big herd of buffalo in the area. There's a few herds on the reserve at the moment, and I'm sure this will make the Narus and Red Road happy. I'm sure they might be trailing this herd of buffalo tonight. Just come round to the inlet side of the dam where we saw all those lion cubs playing in the riverbed here the other night, and look at this beautiful big herd of elephants that's coming down to drink. Youngster screaming, mom hurrying it along. They all want to get to the water quite quickly. All just walking past me here, but very peacefully.
After I got a call from Wise, our tracker, that he had managed to pick up them berries, I left that male lion and hyena interaction and I came towards Buffalo Plains, and Wise had all 10 berries. They are following a herd of buffalo, but the herd of buffalo are quite a long way away from them. But it's great to see them berries again, all 10, all strong. Young males looking really, really good. They don't look like they've fed, so they could definitely be on the trail of this herd of buffalo that they were around the lodge this morning. Obviously we've been spending a bit of time up in the Kruger National Park, or even up towards the Timbavati area, but it's always great to have this pride back. Wow, when these females stand up you can see how thin they are. They definitely need to hunt, and a buffalo would be perfect. Berry pride starting to move in a northerly direction where the buffalo were left, so we're going to hang around here. Maybe we get lucky. The pride has now stopped. It's a little bit windy and cold, but you can see three of these males, it's two Mbiris and the Naru male, sitting together. And I'm just looking at these three, and together with that fourth male that's just behind us, they're going to be one formidable coalition. You can see the three of them together like this. They've got such a strong bond together, and I think in time to come they're going to be one of the formidable coalitions of this central Kruger Manyeleti area.
Guys, well, that brings us to the end of this morning's drive. I'm just sitting here at Ingwe Manzi with these two big bull elephants. Alistair stayed up north this morning and managed to get that nice interaction between the Orpen male lion and those hyenas. He also managed to get the Mbiri pride, and hopefully they'll be on the trail of that buffalo herd tonight. Down in the south, the wild dog den was nice and active. Pups were out. Also got that nice herd of buffalo and elephants at Main Dam. So another action-packed morning. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.